Greetings one and all. Welcome back to my kitchen here today, where I'm going to be making a very simple sweet treat, a Burmese sweet. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce the name in Burmese, but I think translated in the cookbook I've got anyway, it is called Seaweed Jelly. And the recipe I'm using today comes courtesy of Charmaine's Solomon Complete Asian Cookbook, which was first printed in 1976 and is still a fantastic book. I believe, even though it's an Australian book, Charmaine Solomon's heritage is Burmese, or at least half Burmese. Anyway, let's get on with it. So, seaweed jelly, it's very easy recipe. So just on my stovetop here, I'm going to bring to a simmer 1 litre of coconut milk. And to do that, I best turn it on. Now the reason it's called seaweed, we're not going to throw seaweed in it, but I've got some of this Agar powder, which is made from like a red algae you find in the ocean, hence the seaweed reference. Yeah, so Agar powder. I think you can get it in sheets as well. According to Charmaine Solomon's recipe, you can use sheets or the powder. But if you're using the powder, just put in 4 teaspoons, sprinkle over the top. And let's give it a little stir. Now while I'm at it, I'm just going to add half a cup of sugar. And just the tiniest little bit of rose water. That's about 1/4 teaspoon. So we'll stir that up, bring it to a simmer, and just let it simmer on a low heat for about 10 minutes. Now just while that's coming up to heat, I probably should just mention a couple of things about this Agar. It's completely vegetarian, obviously, being made from an algae. So as opposed to gelatine, which is not vegetarian. And if you're having trouble finding it, I actually had to go find it in a local health food shop. And I tried several of the Asian supply shops, none of the supermarkets had it. So yeah, try your health food shop and take your checkbook with you, or your wallet with you. It's quite expensive, but luckily you don't need to use very much, as you saw. Alrighty guys, so that mixture just simmered away there for a good 10 minutes on a low heat. Once it came to a boil, I just turned it right down. It's still quite hot. But what I am going to do now is transfer it. I've just got a square dish here, as you can see, that I've lined with some cling wrap, and I'm going to tip it in there now. Like so, and I'll just let that get down to room temperature, and then I'll put it in the fridge to help set it. Just another note on the Agar, it actually does set at room temperature, so you don't have to refrigerate it, but I'm going to refrigerate mine just to speed it up. And the other thing you need to know about it is it sets a lot harder than normal gelatin, and you'll find the Southeast Asian anyway, type of jelly sweets like this. They much prefer it to be a harder set. The aim is so you can pick it up like with your hands and no problem at all once you've sliced it up. Alrighty, like I say, I'll let that cool down a bit first and then I'll get it in the fridge. Alrighty, so as you saw, my seaweed jelly has set. I've just sliced it up into sort of rectangle shapes, square, yeah, diamond shapes I guess. Yeah, let's taste a bit. So as you can see, it's quite, as I said, it's quite firm. I mean, it's not real hard or anything. It's got some flexibility, but you can pick it up. And that was the main objective. So, I mean, not much to see there. It's just the colour of coconut, basically. Let's taste a bit. Yummo, very, very nice. So it's very, I guess, subtle flavoured. It's just got that little bit of coconut. You can just got the hint of the rose water, but if you didn't know you'd put it in, you'd be struggling to sort of identify it. So it's, which is good. You don't want an overwhelming rose water taste. It's just a nice, delicate little sweet. In saying that, it's not too sweet. It's just right. Very nice. Alrighty guys, very simple one, that one. Thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed to the channel, as always. I really, really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, can I just ask that you hit that subscribe button? That'd be great. But if you don't want to, no worries. And I will see you all next time.